from Budva. Today I'm doing a little bit of exploring around the Old Town and I thought I'd bring you along with me. So the Old Town seems to be predominantly full of bars, pubs, restaurants and little stores. So my goal today is to essentially walk around and explore as much of the Old Town as possible. It's not very big so you can do it quite quickly, but there's still a lot to see. So these are the old city walls and there are 6 entrance gates. This is one of them. This is called Iron Gate. The walls are actually really tall and then you've got this beautiful mountain scenery. There's tons of little like narrow lanes and alleys that you can walk down, and there's also some like main ones where a lot of people tend to walk. It's very scenic throughout the whole town. So many like funky different restaurants and there's tons of little kitty cats. So in terms of finding your way around, I wouldn't really recommend using Google Maps like as directions because they kind of just like tuck a pin down and then show you a spot nearby, but sometimes it's not the most accurate way to get somewhere. So it's almost better off you going into the actual pin of the location and then having a look at what people are saying. Like they'll tell you and they'll give you a bit more description. This is the Budva Citadela. The views look pretty cool. Apparently there's panoramic views of the city. He gave us a little ticket which almost looks like it's like a makeshift postcard. Bushfires happening now in Montenegro. And that's them on the hill. They've like, I think, worked their way down the hill overnight. It's pretty crazy. And then this little island here, I believe, is also nicknamed the Hawaii of Montenegro. But I will fact check that though. This is quite cool. So you can walk up those stairs and then, oh my goodness, these views are insane. How clear and beautiful that water is. Some little safe swimming areas, and there's also like a walkway over there to get to Mogren Beach. Over here we have the Church of St. John as well, and then you can come up here for some more panoramic views. Budva is 2,500 years old, making it the oldest town on the Adriatic coastline. The old city is surrounded by towering walls and you can enter the fortress for some wandering. Budva is also known as being the Miami of Montenegro, or simply a mini version of the neighbouring Dubrovnik. The small coastal town also features traces of Roman cultures and was first documented by the Greeks in 5th century BCE. It's a pretty epic place to visit and well worth a place on your itinerary to Montenegro. Morning. I'm going to Sveti and Nikola today, so I feel like that is definitely log worthy. I'm going to catch the ferry over, which is about €6, and then we'll be on our way. I picked up a feta burek from Old Town Bakery. I had one the other day and it was so delicious, so I had to grab another one. Now I'm just like wandering over to the port, but I got to figure out where the ferry is. There will be a sign that says ferry to Sveti Nikola, but we're just going to find it. Wandering along the port and trying to figure out where... Oh, I think that might be it over there. It says Island Hawaii. Maybe? No, that's a restaurant. I'm so confused where this ferry is. So I tried to ask a guy how to get to the island and he just said like you can come on my tour, which is like €30. And I'm like, but where's the ferry? And he's like, no ferry. And I'm just like, there it is. So a lot of them aren't really... They're not going to tell you where the ferry is because obviously they want the business, which is fair enough. Like, I get it, it's high season, they want money. But, yeah, it's going to be tricky to try and find this ferry. Right, so after a quick Google search, I found that the port is called Magic Stars. So I'm just making my way down there. I will also pin it on a map so you can see the location. But yeah, that's much better than trying to pay €15 for a trip. I'm gonna try and make it as quick as possible so I can actually make it onto this one. Save waiting like another half hour or something. bought the ticket and the boat departs in about 5 minutes, so we'll jump on.
The ferry ride from the port of Magic Stars is easy to find once you know where to find the port. You can purchase tickets from the booth at the front of the port and it will set you back €6 return, much better than the €15 private trips. The ride was nice and smooth and took around 5 or so minutes to make it across to the island of Sveti, Nikola. It was also incredibly scenic. There's loads happening on the water with paddle boats, jet skis and parasailers, so you have plenty of entertainment for the short journey. You may even see a semi-submarine float by. You'll also get to enjoy pretty views over the new and old towns and incredible mountain backdrop.
The departure time to get back to the mainland, but now I've just made it to the Hawaii of Montenegro. Now I'm just going to find somewhere to set up for the day. There's loads of sun lounges, which I believe are like €10 to rent, which honestly isn't too bad, but I mean, yeah, it is quite rocky as well, so it won't be that comfortable but backpacker budget, you know how it is. Yeah, I'm going to try and find somewhere nice. This part of the beach is really beautiful. It's kind of like the more further point.
After having my burak for lunch, I decided to get my drone in the air to capture some shots of the cliffs. I knew it was going to be beautiful, but seeing the island from a new perspective made the day a little bit sweeter. Thanks for exploring the beautiful town of Budva with me. The town easily exceeded my expectations and it was an awesome start to my journey through Europe.
It's time to go to the tour. So excited. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. Okay, so getting through that little hole in the wall section was like, could be a death sentence.
Stay tuned for my upcoming videos as I backpack my way through Europe. I'll be exploring a few different countries and can't wait to share my travels. Bye for now.
I wish so bad that I was